Farm is easily the best tower in Bloons TD Battles 2 right now, but with so many other tower options, it can be hard to decide what farm loadout to go in specific. So today I'm going to show you 3 of the best farming strategies in whole of Masters or whatever arena you are in, so let's hop right into it. Alright, our first farm strategy, guys, that I want to showcase in today's video, which is really strong right now, is the strategy of boat, ice, and farm, because you can do some monkeynomics tech, which is really good. The maps where this strategy is actually really good on, it's not very good on a couple, it's only good on a couple maps here. Star and Sands of Time are the only maps I really run this strategy on, so it's not that versatile of a strategy. Obviously, you only can really run it on 2 maps, but on those 2 maps, it's an excellent strategy. So we're gonna start with our Gwendolyn and our boat right here, and looks like the opponent's starting with their normal Gwendolyn, so we'll have to wait and see what they're going. We'll put Gwendolyn on last here, we'll keep boat on first. Looks like the opponent's going Dartling, actually, okay. Dartling Gwyn is certainly an interesting pick on this map. We'll have to wait and see what their exact loadout is. Might be like Dartling Druid Village. That's definitely a possibility, but we're gonna get our farm down right here and get our farmer next to it. And also, we're gonna upgrade this to the cocktail, and we should be good off the start here. Early game with bonus farm, all you want to do is just greed as much as humanly possible. Try to get your farm upgrades up while maximizing your economy, and it should work out pretty well for you overall. So that's going to be my goal here. We're going to upgrade this to increase production. And towards the end of this round, I'm going to throw down my cocktail. Perfect. Alright, upgraded my boat to grape shot as well. We are leaking a little bit here, but it's not terrible, you know. It's just a tiny bit of leak. So we're actually going to upgrade my farm again. And then round 5, we're going to be able to get a cocktail back, which would be really good for me. So honestly, we should be vibing here. I did kind of keep my Gwendolyn on first targeting, which isn't ideal here. So we're actually going to move it back to last. Yeah. And then once these balloons start to push a little bit on my side, I will use my cocktail once again. Okay, they upgraded to a 0-2 Dartling, so they should be good on their side here. Use the cocktail. We're good on our side. Perfect. Keep it on last. And then once the cocktail dies out, I'm going to need to get cannon ship on my side here. Will be a necessity. Oh yeah, here it is. Let's get cannon ship up. And now I should be full vibing, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you want to start it out. You want to get your greater production farm down first, and then you get your cannon ship after it. Is the idea. And now all I'm going to do is start saving up for my banana plantation here. Start saving up for that plantation nation. Now against my opponent, there's no point of rushing them right now. The 0-2 Dartling plus the Gwendolyn will defend everything early game. Depending on how much they eco though, I might send them like a round 13, round 11 rush. We'll wait about that. Now something you want to do with this strategy in particular when you're facing like eco strategies like I'm facing my opponent is towards the end of rounds, what I do is I target my cocktail all the way up and I throw down the cocktail towards the back end of the round. This way, the cocktail is going to pop all these balloons that come out from the AI path and get the round anti-stalled as much as possible, because keeping these rounds short and sweet is going to be good for me. So, a little tip with Gwendolyn there, guys. If you're going to farm, Gwendolyn strategy, and your opponent's going to eco, throw down a cocktail as far up at the end of rounds, and yeah, helps you out a little bit. Okay, we're going for a second farm here. They're going for a second Dartling, fair enough. We're going to upgrade the farm a little bit in a second. Perfect. A little bit of farm upgrades. Also send them some Zebra Eco, because why not? Try to get my economy up here. Their Gwendolyn's on first currently, which is not good targeting. You want to have Gwendolyn last there. So, and we just want to start saving up for my ice shards here. Permafrost, Cold Snap, Enhanced Freeze. Now normally, this would be bad because I can't afford my ice shards, but since they're on an eco strategy, it's unlikely they're going to rush me around 11. So I can kind of do some extra greeting with my economy and stuff. Because I'm facing eco here. Yeah, they aren't rushing me at the moment, so I'm going to go for another farm. Go for another farm here. Send us some space rainbows. Get this up to an ice shards. Perfect. They got their Hydro Rocket Pods up with a 0-2 Dartling. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. So probably not going to rush that. That's quite a bit of defense overall. We'll just let them chill for now. What I will do though is I will start saving up for a second plantation here. We want to get that up before round 14 starts, because we'll make some solid farm income, and then we will just start ecoing a little bit. Not going to eco too much this game, probably to like 1500 or so, maybe probably like 1500 give or take on the eco, and then we'll full focus on the farms for a little bit. I still don't know what the other towers are. It could be Dartling Druid Village, it could be Dartling Super Monkey Village, it could be Dartling something something, I don't know. But against any of the strategies, it's not really worth for me to try to rush a Hydro Rocket Pods and a 0-2 Dartling with Gwendolyn here. I could maybe get through it, but it would just be a little bit too much of a risk that I'm not willing to take it, you know? It's too much of a risk. Actually, let's go to like 1600 eco here. 1600 eco is fine. I think I'm gonna do the cocktail thing again. We're towards the back end of the rounds. I'm just gonna throw it on this cocktail to try to keep the round anti-stalled. I don't even know if this is the end of the round. Oh, there's purple balloons that come out anyways. Okay, well, that was not an effective anti-stall cocktail, but you get the idea. You get the idea, chat. Okay, round 17. If they send me a Moab, I just go for a grape shot with double shot is the idea. All right, 1600 eco. It is Druid. Okay, so Darling Druid Village is gonna be a little bit difficult to beat here. Definitely think I can beat it. Don't get me wrong. I think if I play well, I can kill them late game. And this isn't Dino Graveyard as well. On a map like Dino Graveyard, it's harder because it's a longer map. This is a Star, so I definitely got that on my side too. But not going to be the easiest matchup of all time. But I do think we've got a chance here. We definitely have a chance. We just got to send a really big late game rush, which is the advantage of Bold Eyes Farm, guys. The advantage of Bold Eyes Farm here is that you make an insane amount of money with your Monkeynomics Micro, which you'll see in a little bit. That I can send them a humongous late game rush, which even though they have some really strong 5th tiers with their loadout, I think we'll be able to kill them here, hopefully. I got my central market up. Get a drink of water, you know, prepare for the later game rounds. I think I'm gonna go for 2 central markets here, hopefully. I can afford the second central market for round 20, because round 20 is a really quick round, so I'd like to get that farm income up here, but I'm not sure we'll actually afford it. I don't know how much money I'm getting here. If I get one more eco boost, I afford it, is the thing. One more economy boost. Okay, we get it up. Nice. And now at the end of this round... Crap, I went for a hot shot by accident. I want to get up a... favorite trades. Perfect. And now we start saving up for my Monkeynomics here. Is the plan. Start saving up for the Monkeynomics. Now, one thing I do want to do is... Okay. Let's figure this out. Let's sell all of these. Get that up. I'm actually going to sell this. I want to send them a FCMG really soon here. Just to force their Spear of the Forest is important. I want to force their Spear of the Forest up. That's going to be really important against their loadout. So they stopped their eco a while ago. So they're going to be able to afford the Spear of the Forest. But the reason why forcing Spear of the Forest is a good thing for me here, guys, is because crap, I didn't cross path my Monkeynomics with bottom cross path when I sold it. That's a sell right there for me. I missed out on like 7k from that. Okay, either way, the reason why forcing the Spear of Forest is good here, guys, is one, it slows down their Druid farm substantially because they have to sell their Druid farms and slow down their eco to afford it. And two, the Spear of the Forest actually anti-stalls for me. So now that they got Spear of the Forest up, they're popping these AI balloons right when they come out. So these rounds are going to stay short, which is going to limit my opponent's eco. I do have a little bit less money than I'd like because I forgot to cross path my first Monkeynomics with Banana Salvage, which makes it give increased sellback. But, you know, even with the mistake I made, I think I'll be fine here. Hopefully, at least. Hopefully we'll be good. Let's use Cocktail here. It still helps a little bit if I can anti-stall in my round, but I'm going to focus on farms a little bit before I focus on anti-stalling, just because they're doing a good anti-stall for me anyways. They're doing a good anti-stall for me. Let's micro this. Let's use Firestorm here. Pretty soon I'm going to sell both of these central markets to get up a Banana Central. Both of these sell for, okay, so I need like 33k on hand. I should be able to afford it pretty soon here. Okay, they got MIB on their side. You don't actually need MIB with Spear of the Forest. It does allow it to hit lead balloons, but what I typically do with their loadout is I'll just use Gwendolyn Firestorm against the first DT. And that allows it to hit lead, and then against future DTs, then I buy MIB. Because just buying it straight up slows down your Druid farms, and you're just pre-buying defense. You don't necessarily need to pre-buy. So that's typically what I do in that scenario. Okay, we're just going to keep on farming here. Okay, if they send me DTs, I'll just be prepared. I don't think they will, but you always have to be prepared just in case. Okay, micro this. Always important to micro this when it comes back off the ability. Under the favorite trades. Yeah, you can actually fit 4 farms vertically on the top level like this. I heard from someone in my comment section. So we're gonna see if it's possible here to fit 12 farms in this top area here. Apparently it is. That's what the kids are saying these days. So we're gonna see if Papa Ryan can figure out if it's real or not. Also, their druid farms are not good here. I think I placed my farms incorrectly. I feel like I definitely can fit a farm here, but these two farms might not be placed low enough. So I think I might have messed it up. I think it's definitely possible, just judging on my placements, but I think these two farms aren't placed as optimally as they might be able to. They went for a superstorm first. I don't think that's a smart decision. The thing is, with their defense, you want to buy the BAD poppin' power in the form of like the Avatar of Wrath and stuff before the superstorm. Because you pop the BAD before you have to deal with the insides, right? So they kind of build it up in the wrong order there, in my opinion. They built up their defense in the wrong order. So now they're going to struggle against this first BAD a little bit more. We'll start sending them a ton of BADs on round 32. But yeah. If I fit this, I can't. No way they die against the first BAD, right? That'd be kind of upsetty spaghetti. Okay, they have to boost. They almost died. So now what we'll do is we'll start sending a bunch of BADs their way. We'll space them out not that much. Try to keep my farms up while I'm sending them is going to be important. But yeah, we have really good farms here, so I should be able to send them pretty consistently here. Is the idea. And even with like homeland defense and their tier 5 druids and stuff, they should get overrun pretty handily here. They don't have an MAD on their side either, but I mean, they don't have very many druid farms, so I doubt they'll be able to afford an MAD anytime soon. Okay, we're gonna have to start selling off some BRFs here. It's fine. They're going for homeland defense on their side, I assume. Oh, they're trying to save up for MAD, actually. Yeah, they got MAD up, but again, without homeland defense, it's gonna be rough for them. I think they used... Oh, they do have homeland defense up now, actually. Okay, well, you know, they're looking decent, but another problem is they're not gonna have money to micro homeland defense, because they don't have very much... They don't have enough eco to micro it consistently. So they're definitely, yeah, they died of DTs. And I could have sent a million more FBADs, guys. I still had a bunch of farms on my side. So the thing is, their defense is not getting any stronger because they're going to spend all their money on homeland defense micro, but my BADs are getting stronger due to ramping. So they would definitely get overrun there. But I'll catch y'all in the next farm strategy. Alright guys, the next meta strategy that I'm going to showcase is on the map of Dino Graveyard, which is Ace, Engineer, and Farm. This is a fantastic strategy. On this map, probably the best strategy by far, because you can pressure your opponent a ton with engineer farms, and you can defend a lot as well with the overclocked flying fortress. So yeah, start with our ace here will be the plan, and we'll get Pineapple Express on this bad boy as well here on round 1, and the plan will be to get Jericho round 2. So that's how we're going to start off, ladies and gentlemen. Opponent's going Gwendolyn here, so they might be bringing some sort of Gwendolyn Dartling strategy, which would be pretty interesting. They might bring us some sort of Gwendolyn Dartling loadout, so we'll have to wait and see what that is in specific. Gwendolyn Dartling is also fantastic on this map, but I was trying to debate between showcasing Ace NG on this map or Gwendolyn Dartling, and the reason why I chose Ace NG, even though Gwendolyn Dartling might be better, is because Ace NG, in my opinion, is a lot easier to win with. You can make mistakes with this loadout and still win just because of the sheer amount of money you have and stuff. If you don't get all your druid leaks in, or it's really easy to die around 13 with Gwendolyn Dartling as well. There's a lot more risk. Also, I should not be sending blue balloons here. So I feel like this strategy is a lot safer of a play, is one way to put it. It's a lot safer of a play. We'll get my farm down here though. Now, on the counter argument, I've never really used this strategy much, so I don't exactly know how you're supposed to play it, but I feel like I've got a decent idea. So we'll try my best. After we get our farm down, our plan will be to get rapid fire on this to help me defend these pinks. All right. Yeah, we're doing decent. And then we're going to get spy plane and bomber ace. We want bomber ace for round 5 is the typical route here. Okay, we are going to leak a little bit here, but it's this balloon boost, but it's not the end of the world by any means. Leaking a little bit. Also, you always want your ace to be going against the grain here. So on the left side, you don't have to switch the pathing, but on the right side, you'll need to switch the ace direction for it to go the correct direction here. So a little bit of a thing you need to know about it. Okay, we got my bomber ace up. They're actually leaking these white balloons because their Gwendolyn's on first currently, which is a big problem for my opponent. All we're gonna do is spaced eco and keep on upgrading my farm and stuff. It's a good plan here. This is on strong, yeah. Okay. We use our steel here pretty soon as well. Perfect. Rate of production. Send them some black balloons here. They actually upgraded the powerful darts on their side, so they'll be good defensively, but they are definitely overspending on defense there. You don't need to spend that much to defend. We should be good against black balloons, I think. Maybe my Jericho might not be in the correct location. Not exactly sure where people place their Jericho on this map, but it seems like we're doing decent enough against black balloons. We're doing decent enough here, so no worries. They'll probably send me yellows here as well. I think I'll be good against these too. Yeah, 1 eco boost, I can get my plant up. Perfect. I actually could have waited another eco boost to get my plant up, would have been more ideal, but it's fine. And now we're gonna cross path my plantation as well. Perfect. We're start saving up for sprockets now, which will be, I think you place it right here is typically the placement people use. Sentry guns. Nice. We'll keep the sentries on strong and the main guy on last would be my idea, targeting wise. Okay. We got sprockets up. Now, since they're actually going druid as well. They actually already placed a life buff druid, which is pretty weird. I'm not exactly sure what they're doing. But since they're running an eco strategy here, I am actually going to greed more than typical. Normally, you don't want to go for a second farm here. You just want to save it for Sentry Expert. But in this scenario, since I know my opponent's not going to really be aggressive at me due to their loadout, I'm going to go for an extra farm. I'm going to go for an extra farm. As in an extra farm, we're going to go for an extra plantation. Yeah, we just sold their druid. I don't think they even got any leaks on it, though. So that was definitely an interesting decision for my opponent. We got 2 plantations on our side, though, which is really good. Okay, let's get the Sentry Expert up now. They're trying to get all 3 life buff druids already. Yeah, you typically don't want to do this. I mean, I guess you can do it early if you really want to, but the reason I would like to do that early is just it slows down your eco a ton. My opponent just spent $3,000 on druids, just like that, slowing down their eco. I don't think it's a wise decision, but I mean, at the end of the day, they get their druid leaks in, so they do have that going for them. All right, got our Sentry Expert up though, which is great. We're just gonna continue ecoing. We'll probably end up going for here. Let's actually put some of the. What should I target these on? I don't know. Probably some of these on last, to be honest. We'll clear this obstacle as well. A couple of these sentries on last, a couple on first is probably gonna be ideal. I should get up a balloon trap, right? So I just anti-stole as well. Yeah, going for an early balloon trap might not be a bad idea here. I'm not gonna make very much money from it because he is sending me constant eco, which will be flooding the trap. But the balloon trap will help me keep these rounds short, which is gonna be really beneficial for me in this matchup. So we're gonna do that. Perfect. And we actually moved our farmer next to the balloon trap as well, which you can notice, which will instantly collect the trap every time it fills up, which is gonna be good for me. Let's steal again from them. We force sold one of their life buff druids. That's unfortunate for my opponent. So now they only have 2 life buff druids. Imagine every steal we just force sell a druid because they aren't hovering money. So a good way for my opponent to avoid that happening is to place like an unupgraded dartling on the map or something, and then he'll force sell their dartling, or just hover like $600. So then when the steal comes, then they don't get something force sold. Yeah, they actually rebuilt the druid, but it's not gonna have any life buff anymore. So that's definitely a bit of a problem for my opponent. Now, economy wise, I'll probably end up going to like 2.5k will be what I think I'll eye at. 2.5k should be a pretty respectable amount. They go for a village on their side, it looks like. Did they get camo detection on their druids? I don't know about this guy, dude. Why would you do that? I mean, I guess it helps him defend these Jericho AI, but you need to just be going for druid farms, bro. Like, he doesn't have any druid farms in round 18. That's not a good position to be in. By going for these camo villages, by upgrading to Druid of Wrath on your druid, you're just slowing down your druid farms. That's not good for you. You need to be farming as hard as possible right now. Yeah, we're gonna have a second balloon trap this round will be the plan, because there's some ceramics that come out this round, so I want to make sure that I'm eating everything respectfully. Yeah, we still don't even have a cleansing foam on our side, but there's been no need to get it up. Round 21 though, there is some camo AI balloons, so round 21 we'll need. Also, we just forced sold a druid again, so L to Mr. Luki. We just keep force selling his stuff, dude. I feel bad. Okay, 2500 eco. Are we good against this? We should be good against this. We have a ice sentry in the back as well. So I should be able to freeze any of the insides that become an issue. Okay, 3 balloon traps. Just to make sure we're anti-stalling pretty well and eating everything. Yeah, that's good. Now, I have 2500 eco. I'm in a pretty good spot overall here. I think I'll end up just going straight for Banana Central this game, will be my plan. We'll skip the Monkey Roller Street. We'll just go straight for the Banana Central. I should be able to get it up on like round 24, I think, with my balloon trap income and everything. Oh, I should send them a fortified ZOMG, shouldn't I? That would be a smart rush. That's gonna change my farms a little bit here. We'll send them one still. It's not that expensive actually to send because I forgot I have Jericho, so Jericho actually makes it cheaper for me. We'll actually send eco. I want to get 2500 again. I just want to be at 2500 eco just for the fun. So that is going to delay my Banana Central, but as I said in the first game where I faced this loadout, the fortified ZOMG is a smart rush because it will, 1, slow down their druid farms and eco substantially, and 2, force my opponent to anti-stall as well because they'll have the Spear of the Forest up, so that's why this is a smart rush for me to send. Okay, he gets the Spear of the Forest up. I don't know why he didn't sell his Hydro Rocket Pods, so that was dumb. He sold all of his druid farms, but you don't need the Hydro Rocket Pods when you have Spear of the Forest up, so kind of misplayed that a little bit. Okay, we got my Banana Central up, and it is overclocked. I overclocked it while it was a BRF, so we did that. We accomplished that. Go for a fighter jet here, I guess. Are they good? They boost. I think they're good. They're good. They should be. Okay, we ran out of there we go. It's overclocked out again. We're chilling. We're just keep farming here. It's important. Farm right here. And we'll go for a 4th farm right here. We had an Operation Dartstorm here just to make sure we're popping these balloons a little bit faster. It's important. And we're also going to go for a 2nd overclock because that needs to be overclocked. Perfect. Alright, I like how this is going so far. We're honestly in a really good position. We've been farming pretty well. We limited their druid farms and stuff pretty well as too, so we're playing this decently. Okay, I'd like to we are a little bit, these AI balloons are a little bit scary sometimes, so if he sends me a rush, I can get it to ground 0 or something. Another one right here. We should be able to hit max farms on the map pretty easily here. It's a good plan. Okay, we're making some money from the... I put a trap here, by the way, because look at this. I popped these AI Moabs with my Operation Dartstorm, and then the balloons enter this trap. So this is what the point of this trap up here is for. Kind of cleaning up the insides of those Moabs and making me some money from it. Also, let's move this. Because I can fit an ace down here. Yep. Trying to be best on the space here is important. It would have Spectre on my map just to make sure we're anti-stalling. Let's overclock you. Send him one of these. We'll get max farms on the map here. Or max BRFs, rather. Alright. We'll get a couple cleansing foams up top for DDT insides. We'll actually overclock some of these farms. Alright, perfect. And we'll keep sending them bads. We'll keep sending them bads now. Our plan is just to send them infinite fortified bads without really selling off farms much. We can overclock a lot of our farms, so we're making good enough farm income where I don't really need to sell off farms here. Oh, they're actually sending me a fortified bad. Interesting. Okay, so they're countering me. Did not expect this, to be honest. Normally people don't counter. But I should be fine here. Okay, all we need to do is overclock this, and this will defend. We can keep sending them. Build up another farm. Yeah, we're good. And we'll keep sending. Yeah, but you can see the overclocked Flying Fortress absolutely annihilates that bad. It would have defended the fortified bad as well. Easily. Okay. We'll just keep sending them here. That's the thing about this strategy, dude. You have an insane amount of money that even if you make a couple mistakes, you can still just completely outfarm your opponent and smother them with the rushes you send. There's no way my opponent's defending. All right. All we do is that ability, and we'll use it again here. Wait, does the Flying Fortress just defend them? The Flying Fortress is kind of just defending the DTs anyways. We'll still use it just to play it safe, but okay. Flying Fortress is pretty good there. You just need the overclocks to decamel the DTs because I have the top path on the Flying Fortress, but you know that strategy there is pretty overpowered, guys. That's why I say typically one of the best towers in the game right now. If you're not including farm, I think the best tower in the game is engineer right now. But I'll catch you all in the third and final match. Alright guys, our last match of the video is on the map Cobra Command, and we're showcasing the third meta strategy, which is bomb, sub, and farm with Star Captain Jericho. So we're actually going to start with our bomb right here. I did send a couple red balloons, which was a mistake. You want to send a spaced blues on round 1 here, and spaced greens on round 2 is what you want to eco with. Because bomb is kind of rough to start with a lot of times, so you need to send the spaced balloons just to be able to afford the defense you need. Okay, let's get my Star Captain down right here. Perfect. And we are just gonna defend these early game balloons pretty well. Now they're going bomb with Biker Bones. Now the reason why you don't want to go bomb sub farm with Biker Bones or Striker Jones, even though you'd think, oh, you want to go Striker Jones with it. Striker Jones buffs the bomb shooter, or same thing with Biker Bones. The reason you don't want to do that is because Jericho gives you more value. He steals from your opponent. He adjusts the balloons. He makes your rushes stronger. There's just so many advantages to Jericho. He also really helps you out against ceramics, which is one of Bomb's weaknesses because he has pretty good ceramic popping power. It's just the better play. I'll be honest. We're gonna balloon boost them some pinks. Oh, they actually afford the cluster right away. Never mind. That was a dumb decision. I didn't think they would afford it. We got my cluster up as well. So we're good against their yellows. Now the one thing is, it's okay if I leak a little bit here because I'm not gonna have to worry about Jericho camos, which is good for me. My opponent will have to worry about Jericho camos since they don't have since they don't have inherent camo detection with their towers, so that's good for me as well. Let's upgrade this to bigger bombs. We'll probably keep this on first, I think. They're balloon boosting me some pinks. Okay. I think I just get heavy bombs here against this. They balloon boosted and button pressed, so I mean that was pretty big investment from them. We're gonna steal from them, send them a couple reds, a couple pinks with the steal, and now we should be chilling. Yeah, I don't know about the button press. They've pressed the button twice at me, so even though they forced my heavy bombs, they spent a lot of money on buttons, actually, and they bought their heavy bombs straight up as well. So, you know, we still have the same amount of defense spent at the end of the day here, and we both have used a tower boost. We both tower boosted round 2, so I'd say we're ahead for sure at the moment. Even though we're down on what 99 lives, we're still looking good here. We got our farm down, so we'll start upgrading that pretty soon. My goal will be to go for an early plantation here, I think. Increase production. Nice. They got their farm down as well. So they kept their life count healthy though, so I think they'll be good against Jericho camos for a while, just because they can leak them for a while without really much of a concern at all. Alright, 450 eco so far. Not bad, not bad. We'll get our second steal here pretty soon. And then with the steal, we'll send one set of red balloons, and then the rest is just spaced balloons. And this will give me the maximum steal on these early game rounds. Perfect. Now, I don't have to worry about rushes until Region Zebras. Region Zebras round 9 could be a problem for me, so I mean, we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I might have to boost against them, we'll see. But until then, we're just gonna upgrade this to a banana plantation. Should I buy the cross path or no? Actually, I don't know. I'm actually just not gonna buy the cross path, so then if they do send me Region Zebras, hopefully I can afford a cluster bomb to defend. Because I feel like this guy's been button pressing me out a lot, so I feel like he's going to send me Region Zebras. They aren't. Okay, we'll cross path it now. We'll cross path it. And we'll go for a second farm. Yeah, they're leaking the camo balloons though, so you'll see these camo balloons are starting to annoy my opponent a little bit. We're going to second bomb on my side right here. They actually have mortar. It's not sub. Interesting. It's bomb mortar farm with biker bones. Okay. If they send me around 11 rush, I just upgrade this cluster. I don't think they will, but if they do, that's the plan. Go for a third farm here. All I need to do is afford my submarine for round 11 camo balloons. Round 12. So submarine goes right here. Send me a couple zebras. That's not going to do anything. We'll put this on strong now. We want to keep Jericho on strong at this point. It's going to be good for me. We'll clear this obstacle too. Oh, I should steal from them. With the steal, you want to send spaced rainbows. One set of purples, one set of zebras, and then more spaced rainbows. Is the best way to steal. Okay. We're good. They send me ceramics. I'm going to go for a second cluster bombs. If they don't, I'm going to go for... Okay, they are sending me ceramics now. Yeah, this should defend. Yeah, we're good. They balloon boosted at me as well. Get my second plantation up. Perfect. And now we'll continue econ. We're in a really good spot here, in all honesty. Double cluster. Now, you might be wondering, Ryan, why did you go for a second cluster bomb instead of going for a reactor? Isn't reactor better? Sometimes. On this map, I prefer going for a second cluster bomb, unless you have camo balloon issues, which I might have a little bit of camo balloon issues, but I'm not facing Jericho, so I'm not really as worried about camos. But the reason why I like second cluster bomb better is it's a lot more damage. The problem with a reactor on this map is if you have a reactor, all of your defense is at the very back of the map, right? Your cluster bomb is all the way at the back, your reactor's all the way at the back. If they know how to layer rush you and press the button, you'll get destroyed by a layer rush even with the cluster bomb and a cross-path reactor. Now with the second cluster bomb, layered rushes don't do near as much against me. And I just get twin guns on my submergent support if I'm scared about camo balloons as well. This will decamo stuff even faster for me, so that's a pretty cheap answer to help me out against camo rushes. See if they send me a Moab class. The moment it doesn't look like it. We'll probably end up going to like 2k eco this game, will be the plan. If they send me a fortified Moab, I might go for an armor-piercing darts. An armor-piercing darts, I think, will be my plan of attack there. With advanced intel. Alright, let's see if they send me. They aren't. If they don't send me, I'm going to go for a marketplace. Honestly, I can just boost against a Moab as well. A fortified Moab. Boosting's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's steal. Oh, wait. How much is my steel worth? Okay, so steel. We'll use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 rainbows in a non-rainbow send. You want to send only balloons until your steel gets worth $600 from Moabs. Now, the next steel I'll send a Moab class, because now I get $600 from Moabs. And you might be wondering, Ryan, why would you spend 1k on a Moab if you're only getting $600 back from it from the steel? How is that even worth, Ryan? How is that even worth? Well, one, the Moab does kind of pressure my opponent a little bit and could sometimes force defense. And two, it's not only worth $600, it's actually worth $1,200 because my opponent loses $600 as well. So it's effectively a $1,200 money swing. Since I gain $600, my opponent loses $600. If that makes sense. Okay, we should be good against this. We're just gonna button press at them to scare them. Sometimes you can just force defense by just simply, not button press, using my starship. Sometimes you can force defense by just simply using the starship ability and not even sending them anything. So that time I did not do anything, but okay. So this time around, it is gonna be worth for me to send a Moab since it's worth more when they pop it. So we'll send a Moab and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of rainbows, and that'll give me the maximum steel value there. Opponent's actually sending me a ZMG when I have submarine. That is certainly a interesting decision, I've got to say. So we have a pretty easy answer to this, I'd like to think. I'm actually gonna cook here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna damage these ZMGs. Yeah, we're not dead, right? No, we're not dead. We're gonna damage these ZMGs quite a bit. Wait for it. Okay, the ZMGs are damaged enough, I think. Wait for it. We're cooking. And we'll go for a bomb blitz. Bomb blitz will solo all of this, guys. Bomb blitz. Come on. There we go. Dude, that was so satisfying. Bro hits me with the really. The bomb blitz made him surrender, dude. You guys gotta hit the like button for that bomb blitz play. I got the ZOMGs weak enough where the bomb blitz could solo them, and then obviously bomb blitz solos BFBs and fortified BFBs too, so. Dang. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the bomb blitz play, you guys gotta hit the like button. Also subscribe if you really enjoy. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers. So yeah, but that's it for today. Rhymelike out. Peace, lads.